Good morning, girls. Hope you're fine and safe. This pandemic has made each one of us to stay at home, and you maybe feel bored sitting at home for a long duration. To avoid the hampering of education process, all the universities and colleges around the globe has started online education. So part of that, our college has also decided to start online teaching and learning process. Under that process, we are here to start up with the value added courses to you people, that is for final year students of all the departments of a college. So, our Department of Economics, Shift 2, has chosen the subject for value added courses as Basics of Computer Applications. In that, you have 3 units. That is, you're going to learn 3 units. Unit 1, MS Word, and Unit 2, MS Excel, and under Unit 3, you will learn MS PowerPoint. So, today I am going to teach you about Unit 1, MS Word. In this video, you will learn all the basics of Microsoft Word. Here, you can see a small introduction of Microsoft Word. That is origin of Microsoft Word, how it develops and how it originates. See, the first version of Microsoft Word was developed by Charles Simonyi and Richard Brody, former Xerox programmers hired by Bill Gates and Paul Allen in 1981. Both programmers worked on Xerox Bravo, the first WYSIWYG, that is, what you see is what you get word processor. The first Word version, that is Word 1.0, was released in October 1983 for Xenix and MS-DOS. It was followed by 4 very similar versions that were not very successful. The first Windows version was released in 1989 with a slightly improved interface. When Windows 3.0 was released in 1990, Word became a huge commercial success. Word for Windows 1.0 was followed by Word 2.0 in 1991 and Word 6.0 in 1993. Then it was renamed to Word 95 and 97 and Word 2000 and Word for Office XP. With the release of Word 2003, the numbering was again year-based. Since then, Windows versions include Word 2007, 2010, 2013, 2016, and most recently, Word for Office 365. So, this is a small introduction about the developers and the versions of Microsoft Word. Here, this is Unit 1. This is what you're going to learn in Microsoft Word. All the basics of Microsoft Word. Here you're going to learn about how to create, edit, save and printing text documents and font and paragraph formatting and how to insert tables and about the smart art, page breaks, header and footer, footnote and endnote, using list and styles and working with images. So this is very simple and easy to learn. Now I'll teach you how to go with the basics of MS Word. Here, this is desktop, isn't it? If you have your laptop or your system, you can see this page. Here you have to go. This is Microsoft. One second. Here, this is Start menu. If you go to Start menu, you can see Microsoft Word. In some computers, you may have Microsoft 10, Microsoft Office 10, Microsoft Office 16. Here I have the version Microsoft Office Word 2007. If you open like this, the blank page will appear. This is MS Word, isn't it? Next, you have 3 components. That is this first component. That is first, for example, this first space, this is called title bar. Actually, as I'm in Zoom, the screen is covering this part. Okay, so the first part, this is called as title bar. So this is called as title bar. Here here you will see this screen is sharing, so you can't able to see that. Here there will be one icon called as document or file. Okay, so this is called as title bar. Second one, the second page, that is this page you can see here. You can see that is home. You can see here home, insert, page layout, reference, mailings, review, isn't it? Review V. So view, this is called as toolbar. It's called as quick access toolbar. That is first line, first component is called as title bar, where you can see the title of your name or the title of your document or file. Here this is called quick access toolbar, where you can view all the tools. Here this component, this component, you can see all these things, isn't it? This alphabet and the font size and aligning, all these is called as ribbon column. It's called as ribbon column. Okay, so now this is, again I'm telling you, again I'll tell you, this is title bar, this is toolbar, quick access toolbar, and this is ribbon column. Okay, first we'll go here, Microsoft Office button. I'll tell you from here, I'll teach you from here, Microsoft Office button. If you click, you have all these options. Here you have new option. New means that if you click new, you will open, that is blank document is seen here. If you click on the blank document and create, the new page will get open. That is already you're in Microsoft, that is already you're in page, in a page. And if you want to open a new page, you have to go to Microsoft Office, and then if you click new, you will get the new page. Now I am in second page. Actually previous page is existing. See, if you click on this is word icon. If you click on that, you can see Microsoft 1, document Microsoft 1, document Microsoft 2. It's already existing. Already I open this page. Now this document 2, just now I opened by clicking here and by clicking this new document. So I have two pages now, isn't it? So I'll delete this one. I'll keep this just to teach you. I open the page. Next one is open option. See, next one is open option. Here you can see more number of files. In open option, you can see more existing files. So in my documents, I have more files. What and all I typed in Microsoft Word, I've saved here. I have more files here in documents. It is visible. It can be visible. Okay. So first is blank, new call, that is new page. This is open, this is save. This is save option. Suppose I am typing here something. For example, what to say, this page has been saved. For example, I am giving this page as Microsoft, for example, microeconomics. Microeconomics. Okay. I'm something I've written about microeconomics, and I saved as micro. That is this file, this document is called as microeconomics, and I'm saving. So it is. Next, I'll teach you. Now this is home page. Okay. Now we are in home page. I'll click here. Home page is here. Now we are going to type. We are going to type, and we are going to use all the toolbars. Okay. And this ribbon column. Now first is home. In home, well, for example, I've typed microeconomics here. I have typed something about microeconomics. For example, I'm typing microeconomics is a branch of economics that studies that studies the behavior of individuals and firms in making decision and making decisions. Right. So I'm typing here. This is the new page where I have typed something. Okay. Now now I am going to do some formatting. Okay, so this is heading and this is content, something I have typed about microeconomics. Now I want to change font. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to first, whatever changes you must do, whatever formatting you are doing, first you have to select that. See, you have to select Control A. For selection you can do Control A. Okay, for selection you must do Control A, it will get selected. Now I want, actually this is Calibri, what is given is by default. By default the Calibri will be there and 18 font will be there in all the computers. If you want to change the font, if you click here in this arrow, you will see more font sizes, more font what to say, styles, more font styles. Whatever style you want, you can change. For example, see this Bodoni empty black. See here it's changing. Bodoni empty, Bernard, Berlin, come in front. Here you see Algerian. See the font Algerian has, for example I want Algerian, so this Algerian has come. So this is already, it's 18. I want to make it as big font, 24, 26, 28, 36, like that. So standard, suppose I want to, this is 20. I feel this is okay for my document, for my file. So 20. Okay. So whatever you want, whatever font style and whatever font number you want, you can change. Okay. Next we go here. This is, if you click over this, for example, again you have to select. So before going all these what to say, all these components, you have to select. If you go here, this is by default, it will become big. If you click, for each and every click the font will become bigger, and if you go here it will become again smaller. See. Okay, so without using this format, that is the font size, this is default. By default, if you click here it will become bigger, and if you click it will become smaller. Okay, so next one, this one is clear formatting. That is, if you are so many format, for example, so many things I have done, so many changes I have done. By clicking, what will happen? See, before how it was, before in the beginning how I typed, it will become like that. Okay. So now again I'm going to change. The before it was in caliber 11. So again I'm changing it as Algerian for 24. I kept it like that. Right. Okay. See. There is another options I'll teach you here. I forgot to teach you. That is here, if you click, this is called as undo, and like this symbol it is called as redo. Undo is whatever that is before what I have did, what I've typed, it will show here. See, undo before how it was, like that it will come automatically. If you click this, it will come again. If you redo means, see, if you click this, it will become whatever just recently what you have done, it will come. It will appear in the screen. If you click this, what before what you have done, it will show. Understood? This is undo and this is redo. Now I want redo recent changes. So this is in selection itself. In whatever changes you want to do, you have to select and then you have to do. If you're not going to select, it won't change. For example, see, I've leave like this. I have not selected. Suppose I want to change font size Times New Roman, it won't change. See, If I want to change the font size 12, it won't change. So whenever you have to use all these components, you have to select. You have to select, that is Control A. You must do Control A for selection, or you can drag. If you have the mouse, you can drag, and then you can select. Okay. Oh, this is over. This is font. This is font size. This automatically will become bigger. Increase the font size, and this is so decrease the font size, and this is formatting. Okay, and this is something. See, bold. So for example, this is already in bold. Okay, so it won't be shown. I'll tell you. So this is bold. Sorry, this is bold. So already what we have given is Algerian. Now B for bold. If I click this, automatically the font will become bolder. See, you can see the difference. Again, if I click B, see the difference. It is bold. It is normal. It is lighter. It will become bold again. Okay. So second one which is written I is italic. Italic means italicize the selected. See, like slanting font. This font become slanting. Okay, that is italics. Here U is, it will get underlined. U is for underline. It will get automatically underlined. You have double, you have single, you have dotted, whatever maybe you can change. See, if you go on, you have so many things here. So many types of, so many patterns you have. Okay, you can use. Again, you want to undo. If you go there, again, you have to click in U. The line will go off. Okay, again, I'll tell you B is for bold. Again, if you want to click, if you want to become as usual, that is lighter, again, you have to click this B. It will become light. This is italize. That is the font will become slanting. Again, if you want normal font, again, you click there. Okay. This is underline. If you click, it will get underline. Again, if you click, the line will go off. Okay. So this is something like you're going to strike it. You're going to show this is not that what to say. It is not at all considered. It is not. It is wrong to differentiate. It is wrong. We can use this, but mostly we won't use. We will delete. We will use backspace and we will delete. So mostly we won't use this. Just to understand yourself, I've taught you. So this is for example. For example, I'm making some max sums or statistic sums. Okay. I'm going to write as x square. I have to write x square. Normally, if you write x and 2, it will become like x. I'll type and show you. X 2 means like that it will come. If you want to type like this, x square, what you say? What you say? X square. X and the power of 2 exponentials. What you'll say? You have to click here. You have to click, and then if you put 2, see, you have typed x, you have to go and click here, and then you have to click 2. Like this it will come x2. Okay, next x square. For example, again you want to this like this x square. You want to type x square. X I've typed, and I have to go and select this, and then I have to come here, and then I have to type 2, then x square. You can understand the difference. For example, again I'll tell for x2, for example, x2, x I have to type x, and then I have to go and select here, and then I'll come here 2, x2. Okay, so again I have to type x square. X is there. Select this. I'll select this. Again, I'll come here and 2x square. Okay. For that only these options are given. Here next this option is called as to change for sentence case, lower case, upper case. That is what to say. small letters and to use capital letters and capitalize each word. Toggle case. First we'll see sentence. I'll select first. First I'll select. First I'll select. I'll click first sentence case. Sentence case is, suppose you have 2 or 3 sentence. Each and every each and every first word of the sentence will get. Yeah, for example, here you have only one sentence. That's why it's not changed. I've typed one more sentence. I'll type it. Then only I can show you. Microeconomics regards the allocation of scarce resources and the interactions among these individuals and firms. Okay, now I got 2 sentences. Got 2 sentences. Now I'll select. Select. I'll click here. Sorry, I'll click here. A sentence case. Girls, actually I've selected no before the font, that is the another Algerian font. In that Algerian font, the thing is not working. The uppercase, lowercase is not working. So I have changed the font as Times New Roman. Now you see, this font is working. Sentence game means in each and every sentence, that is after full stop, that is still full stop one sentence, after full stop one sentence, isn't it? So the sentence, the first letter of the sentence, first word of the sentence will become capital. That is sentence case. I have selected sentence case. So the first word has become, see, micro here M, this M has become uppercase. That is sentence case. So as per that is the rule, isn't it? In the sentence, beginning of each and every sentence, it should starts with capital letter. That is what it happened here. Sentence case. Lower case means, see, full become lower. That is small words. First, all the first letters which changed into uppercase has become smaller. See, M here, M, this M has become smaller. That is lowercase. If you type uppercase, everything will become capital. All words will become capital. Understood? Again, you have capitalize each word, each and every word. That is each and every word. The first letter of each and every word will become capitalized. See, M has become capitalized, E has become capitalized, I, A, B, O, E, T. So each and every word, beginning word, letter of each and every word will become capital letters. That is capitalize each word. Toggle case means everything will become, that is smaller will become, that is all the first letters will become small and the other part will become capital. That is toggle case. See, all first word has become smaller. Mostly we won't use this type, isn't it? So again I'll go sentence case. So I want this type, let us sentence case. Okay. Then next one, it's color. Suppose I want to change color. See, I want to change the background yellow. The font will be in black, only the background will be changed. Green. I want blue means blue. Pink, dark blue, orange, whatever color I want. I want no color means no color. If I click no color, normal color will appear. That is white paper, that is white screen, blank paper, white color, and black font, black color font. Okay. Okay. Next you have theme color. Theme color is like this. First you have to select, sorry. First you have to select, I told you earlier, isn't it? First you have to select for each and every changes you have to select. Black means black. For example, see here in before this icon only the background changed. Here the font will get changed. It will become orange. It will become yellow. This is yellow. It's red. It's orange. It's yellow. It's green. It's dark green. This blue, dark blue. Isn't it? You can choose any color. See here, purple, light purple. Here, dark brown. Here, that is one kind of dark brown. Okay. So you want any color, you can change. Okay. Then here we are going for all these we are going to, that is we saw in this portion is called as what? Ribbon. What I told you, ribbon column. Okay, it's called as ribbon column. Now what we saw is font formatting. What we saw now here, that is changing the font size, changing uppercase, change the bold, italics, underline, all this. Till this we saw now. This is called as font formatting. Next we are going to see is paragraph formatting. Here this is called as paragraph formatting. See, now we'll start from here. See, for example, I'll teach you from here. It will be, this is called as align. This is called as aligning. These four things we called as, these four, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called as aligning. Here, if you click like this, you have to, first again, you have to select. You have to select. If you go here, this is left aligning. Everything will become left hand side. Align will become left hand side. See the difference. If you click here, see, center. It will be aligned as center. Center aligning. This is called center aligning. If you do like this, it is called as right aligning. Right alignment. This is called left alignment. This is called center alignment. This is called left alignment. This is called as, see, same what to say, same formatting, isn't it? Same it has become if you click this, it will become all the font, all the lines will become in same line. This is called justify. See here, it has been given justify. If I click this, it will become like this. See, all in one part. Okay, see here, this side also it will become same. Here this is topic, isn't it? So for topic, it should be heading, it should be in center. So here I am keeping my cursor and I am give enter. If I click enter, it will come like this, microeconomics. So under microeconomics heading, I can make it as bold also, uppercase. I told you, no, here uppercase, it will become capital. So under microeconomics, I've typed this microeconomics, a branch, etc., etc. So understood? This is left. This is center alignment. This is right alignment. This is justification. You have to justify. Justify. We use type a paper full of document, article, or whatever you type, and last if you give justify, it will come in a neat format. Okay, and then I'll teach this one also. If you click, this is space. This is how the space between each and every line. By default, it will be in 1.0. See the space. Note down the space. First, you have to see 1.15. Again 1.5. See the space here increasing. Click 2.0, 2.5, 3.0. Isn't it? See the space. Normally we give 1.5 or 1.15. Normal thing. And then you have one more option called add space. That is if you have two more paragraphs. If you have two more paragraphs, you can add space before paragraph or you can click this to remove the space after paragraph. For example, so I'll copy and paste. See, you can one more thing I would like to tell you, all these options, if you right click, if you select and right click, I'll teach you. You see this. If you click and if you select and right click, you have all the options here also. Bold, italics, what you saw here. All these options available. Few options can available here and few options here. How to cut, how to copy, how to paste, what is font, paragraph, all you're going to see here. No, all these things it has been given as right click. If you right click, you can see all the functions. See, now I want two paragraph I told you, isn't it? So I don't want this heading to be copied down. Right click, copy. Okay. So again, I want to copy down here as second paragraph. So my cursor must be here and right click. In right click again, you can see the paste option. You click the paste, it will get paste. So it has become two paragraphs. If you give enter, it will go down. So this is two paragraphs. Okay. Now I want to show you this option, add space before paragraph. Okay. So if I keep here, if I keep the cursor here and I click add space, what will happen? The space will add. See, the space has been added here. Now I have to click remove space. Remove space means the small space, the small minute space will get removed. Remove space after paragraph. Again, see, the space is getting removed. Add space means the space will get added. Remove space means the space will get removed. Okay. Okay. So now this is two paragraphs. Okay. Same paragraph I've copied down just to show the options. Okay. Next one. This one is you have bullet library. You have different types of bullets here. You have this time you can see here options. For example, I'm clicking here. I'll click here. Suppose I want to put, see, bullet option has come here like this. You have more designs. You can click here like this. Click here like this. See here. Or you can click here like this. Okay. You can click here like this arrow mark. So you can use more bullet options. Next one, you can give as number library. Suppose you want to number 1, 2, first point, second point, third point, or ABC, or Roman letter 1, 2, 3. If you click, it will come like this. See 1. Okay. For all the points, you can click. See this normal 1, 2, 3, or ABC, or small ABC. Okay, like that you can choose. So all these things you can use while typing. If you type only, you will get practice. By listening, you can listen only. You may forget. If you practice only, you can able to do. You can practice all the functions. Next comes these things and all you don't get use. Next, this is somewhat more or less same like color what we saw here. No, theme colors will get changed. Orange, red, okay, green. Background color will change. What we saw previously, same thing. For example, I want blue means I can keep it like that. I can change the colors. Next one. This is border. Suppose I want to draw border line. See, down border. First one comes bottom border. The bottom border, the line has come in bottom. Okay. I want to click top border, means top of the line. Border will come in the top. Suppose I want to draw left border. Left line also will get bordered. Right border, right border. All borders, all borders, all four already I've given 4 borders. So it is not working. Suppose for example, say for example, I'm second paragraph, I want to give all borders. Second paragraph, I want to give all borders. See, all borders is come. Understood? Suppose I want to take all the borders, then no border. No borders will be not there. Border will go off. See, no border here also, no border. Here also no border. Border will go away, go off. Okay. Next comes this. This is what I said. Format, paragraph formatting. This is called as format, paragraph formatting. Next one, all these for headings. All these changes mostly we use for headings. For example, I select heading. This is normal. Heading will get normal. Heading will be normal size. Okay, this is normal. This is no space between heading and I'm making this heading little bigger. Okay. Calibrated times Roman. See. So this one is normal. This one is space. Space between heading and paragraph will get reduced. No space. This is heading 1. See, the color will change automatically. Color color also can be changed. Heading 1. This is heading 2. See, title. If you want to give title in book and all, if you want to give title, if you click this, if you click like this, if you click like this, it will come. It will come like this, microeconomics, and the number and one line will be underlined. Mostly books and all you can see like this, isn't it? So this is title. All these can be given for title and subject. This is normal. This is without space. This is heading 1. This is one style. Okay, heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, like that. You have so many things. See. Heading 1, heading 2, you can see here changes according to that. If I click, that will change. Heading 4, heading 5, heading 6, heading 7, heading 8, and this is title, this is subtitle. For subtitle, under the main title, subtitle will give no subheadings. So for that also you can use all these options. You have so many options. See, you have so many things. If you click, you can able to see. Okay. Next one you have change styles. In change styles you have style set. In style set you can change black and white. Okay, the font size, black and white, elegant. See, you can type and you can test. Fancy, this is fancy. Modern. See, mostly these are all for type, and for this also you can change. For paragraph also you can give the styles. You can change the styles. For example, I select. For select, Control A. See, style set. See, modern, simple. No, mostly it is changing for title only, I think so. It is not changing for paragraph. It will change only for title, traditional. See. Okay. And next, colors. See how many colors are there. It will change of orange, Colors are changing according to that. Suppose I select only the heading. These are dealing with the headings. No, that's why it's changing for only for headings. So see, okay, brown color, that is gray color, red color, conquest is red color. See, color changes according to the names. Okay, this is only for heading colors, and this is font size. Font sizes all will change. See, according to that it will change. You have to select first. You have to select the heading, and you have to change the font size. See, set as default. Whatever default type heading is there, it will get selected. Mostly we use all these for magazines, okay, and for articles and all. For normal typing, we won't use all these options. Okay. The next is find. Find to find. For example, I want to find a letter here. For example, economics. I want to find the word economics in this document. If I type economics, it will show. It will highlight and show me. Highlight all. So wherever economics is there, it will get highlighted. I can see all the words, all that is economics words. The word economics, wherever it's typed. You have more options. Find next option like that. So mostly that also we won't use. Again, if you don't want that, you have to replace economics. It will get replaced. Okay.